What's going on, world? A Plus coming at you again with another video. And today we're gonna talk the actual PS5 itself. Now, I spent the weekend with it, played a couple games, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ultimate Launch Edition to be exact, Demon Souls, and Call of Duty Cold War. I fumbled around in the UI a bit, so I think I know enough to bring you at least a base video. Once again, let's not waste any time and get right into the PS5. Let's talk the console itself. A thick bitch.
It's beautiful.
The PS5 is going to be noticed in the room as soon as anybody walks in. It stands at about 15 and almost a half inches. Well, you know, on the stand itself, it's going to stand at about 16 inches. Towering over any other console out there. I hope you have room for it. Sleek black design of the console itself is going to attract dust. You're going to see smudges and fingerprints. So make sure you try to keep it clean often. The side panels, which are all white, may get dirty if you're moving your console often. So watch out for scratches. But if you're leaving it by itself, it shouldn't really be a problem. I actually haven't tried to take off the side panels yet. I gave it a little tug real quick, but it didn't seem like it was the easiest process.
Don't worry about the side panels too much because, you know, they come off. So if they do get too bad, you can easily replace them properly.
Discs are actually inserted in the sew. And this is where you're actually going to start hearing noise. Probably about maybe the only time you're going to hear noise. Other than that, the PS5 runs relatively quiet. It does run hot if you had it on for a while. It actually runs a little bit of heat coming out the back. Nothing too crazy. But I wouldn't have it on for too long.
Let's talk these launch issues you've been hearing about online. I can't say that I've run into any major launch issue problems like bricking and shutoffs and ons, but I've had a few games crash on me, but maybe that's just the game and not really the hardware.
Now, what I mean about the stand not really feeling too secure is this, basically. If it was to tilt forward, something might happen. I don't know. Although a little bit better on the side, it really isn't that stable. See, it may slide. It's a little rickety, but I would pretty much probably leave it standing up away from anything, if possible. Let's get into the UI. Switching right over to HDMI on your TV will automatically turn on your PlayStation when it's a smart TV. I like the startup and the feel of the next gen UI. It's very smooth. Navigation is easy. I'm about to show you right now. Let's get into it. With games and media right at the top, separate from each other, you can switch between both relatively quick. You've got your PlayStation Store, Explore, your games, PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now, and your game library. With your media, you got all the apps here. You got your TV and your video. You
You got your apps that you're mostly going to use right here in the whole library itself. The PlayStation Home button brings up your standard system of profiles, notifications, sound, music, power, and such. You even got your achievements right here. Recordings. Also located at the top is the search, settings, and profile. You got your usual standard settings, network, users and accounts, system. Your profile itself is upgraded with a new look and features. Got your overview, got your games, you got your friends, and I've linked my YouTube page to it so you can see my videos right here that I recorded straight from the PlayStation. I've actually found out that the PlayStation automatically connects to any Wi-Fi that's already been on, so there's no more having to put in a Wi-Fi password or anything like that. Shutting off the PlayStation is relatively easy. Just press the PlayStation button, slide down to power, and there you go. Let's talk the controller. Dimensions of the controller, which are actually obviously bigger than a DualShock 4.
No shit.
Actually makes this feel great to me personally. Keep your hands clean with this one though. Developers are gonna have to keep the controller in mind though when making games, because the way the motions and everything feels with this, how gameplay is, it feels great. So we're gonna need to see some more of that stuff going on here. The different motions I get out of this feel spectacular. Spider-Man, it feels like I'm web slinging.
Come on. Don't bullshit me. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Demon Souls feels like I'm swinging and striking.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Call of Duty feels like I'm aiming and shooting, and it's all actually thanks to the adaptive triggers. You may feel some resistance. You may feel some slight motions going on when you're shooting. The resistance and vibrations of the controller itself are actually outstanding. Very responsive. I did run into a problem I had with the PS4 controller. That being back here by the triggers, I could feel it after a while because of where my hands are positioned. I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but it was an issue for me. The battery life is also extended from a DualShock 4's 8 hours to about a good 13 hours before you have to charge it up again. The buttons are very smooth. Nothing feels sticky. The analogs feel good. This controller is actually a great improvement upon the PlayStation design. Overall, the PlayStation 5 is definitely a next-gen system that you can be happy with for the next 8 years before we probably get a new one. Let's just see the next few versions of the PS5 that will surely follow the next few years. I'm A+. Thanks for watching. And can you guys please check out RED Makeup? Fellas, let your ladies know. Ladies, tell her A+ sent you. A+ flunking out.